Smart life skills remains the way to go. And today we are going to deal with something everybody wants in life, and that is power. People want power, any type of power. There are 5 types of power that people are seeking. Some of them are good and some of them are not so good. Let's talk about this power so that you can see where you find yourself so that you can create the power that you want. The first power that you would like to know about is positional power. That is the power vested in a person of the position that he finds himself in. He could be high in a company, and that makes him powerful. He could be the managing director or the CEO. He could be the father of the family. He could be the leader of the traditional group. He could be the leader, the pastor of a church. That gives him positional power. We see that all around nowadays where politicians lobby for positional power. Position gives you power. You don't have to be nice when you have that power. You don't have to be anything good to people. As long as you have that position, you have that power. A lot of people strive to have positional power. The next type of power is the financial power, is the power of money. That is the power that you have when you have enough money to pay people to do things that they might not have wanted to do, and for you to create things and build things that you would like to have. Many a times positional power and financial power are connected, as the people in positions have the finance to support that. So they have 2 types of power. The next type of power is the power of referral. That is where you actually use the power of other people to who you are related to enhance your own power. It means like you could be related to the pastor, you could be related to the MD, you could be related to the president of the company. You then use his position to put yourself in a position of power, and you can, by doing so, get power over other people and get people to do things what they might not have done in another way. Now, the power of referral is a very subtle power, not even known to many to use, although they do it. But you will now recognize it when you see it, when somebody says to you, I know so and so, and that by doing that, saying that, he is now demonstrating to you that he has specific powers that you might not have, and he has it because he knows that person and he has the blessing of that person. The following power is the power of knowledge. This is so powerful. That is when somebody knows something that other people would like to know, and he uses or she uses this information vested in him or her to demonstrate the power that they have. It could be general knowledge. You might know of something that is going to happen or something like that in the normal way of life, in the normal social life. You might know of that, and you might keep that to yourself. People know that you know it, and they are now dependent upon you for that information. That is general knowledge. But then you get to that specific part, which is expert knowledge. That is where you need someone that for his expert knowledge, or you might be that someone that has that expert knowledge. And we have spoken about that earlier when we spoke about problem solving. That is the power that the computer technician has, the power that the doctor has, the power that the scientist has. They have the specific expert knowledge nobody else has, and they have so much power vested in them because of that. The power of experts is really, really strong, and people can make a lot of money when they have that type of power. And the last power is actually the one you should be after. This is the one you should seek. And every one of these others that I've mentioned, the 4 that I've mentioned, should also have this built into, and that is personal power. Personal power is that power that you have inside yourself, only inside yourself. You walk into a place and people recognize you for who you are, not for what you are, not for how much money you have, not for what you know, not for what you can do for them when their computer breaks or their car breaks, but for who you are. People realize you are that person. You are, in other words, you are high in integrity. You are high in character. You deal with people in a proper way. You demonstrate a high level of character. That gives you personal power. Personal power is the highest form of power that you could have. This is the power that you should strive for, because when you have personal power, the other powers are easy for you to get. And it's easy for you to obtain those powers with personal power. Personal power is what makes the difference between good people and bad people. And that is where you should go. You can be at which level of life where you want. You can have as much as you want or not. But when you have personal power, you have a total satisfaction in your life because you get the recognition from other people without seeking for that in any other way. Let's go through the 5 different types of power again. Firstly, we have positional power. We know now, it has to do with your position. Secondly, we have financial power. Financial power has to do with the amount of money that you have. The third one is referral power. It is how you latch onto other people's power with your relationship. The next one is the power of knowledge, where it could be general knowledge or expert knowledge. And then comes the crown of all powers, and that is personal power. And that is the one that you should go for.